Good morning. This is the Town of Hempstead Board of Appeals, August 6th, 9:30 a.m. meeting. Will everybody please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Madam Chair, do you have any opening remarks?
Yeah, it looks like I see a number of people that maybe haven't been here before. The way that we're going to proceed is we're going to first call for any cases that need an adjournment or want to withdraw their matters. After that, we will start calling the calendar from the top down. When your case is called, come to the front desk here and we'll go through you presenting your case to the board. If you're here on a case and you're not the applicant and you just want to give the board some input, make sure you've signed in on that case, and then after the applicant's presented the case, we'll have you come over here to the left, get sworn in, and we'll let you tell the board what you'd like us to know about the case. Other than that, we accept various kinds of evidence. We use the rules of evidence as a guide for determining whether it's relevant and material to the case, but we don't strictly apply the rules of evidence because this is not really a court, it's a quasi-court. I think other than that, anything else, Patrick?
That is it.
Okay, go ahead, we'll start it up.
First, we have a case for adjournment, case 40725, East Atlantic Beach, Dennis Martin, renewal of grant to maintain lot area variance for two-family dwelling, also known as 48 Mohawk Avenue.
Go ahead, Patrick.
Madam Chair, the gentleman that was for this location called the office yesterday and said he was on vacation. I suggest that we adjourn it to September 17th at 11 a.m.
Is anyone else here on that case? They're not, right? Okay, September 17th at 9 a.m. No, 9:30?
11 a.m.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
First on this morning's calendar, we have case 131725, Seaford Chamber of Commerce, ratify and confirm amusement rides special event between July 25th, 2025 and July 27th, 2025, northeast corner of Sunrise Highway and Siemens Neck Road running through to Jackson Avenue, also known as Town of Hempstead Parking Lot S5.
Yes, please.
My name is Oleg Zivkovich. I am. Oh, I'm sorry.
Closer.
I'm sorry. I'll introduce myself. My name is Oleg Zivkovich. I am the owner of LI Fairs, but I am also the organizer for the Seaford Chamber of Commerce for their special event, which was a carnival/food festival at the Seaford train station on July 25th to the 27th.
As I understand it, you got approval from the town of Hempstead to have this event, but making a stop here for a quick approval was, you fell through the cracks. You guys didn't realize you had to do it. So given that the event's already happened and that really our goal here would just be to ratify and confirm the finding of the town board. Is there anything else you wish to add?
Not really, that it was successful for one of the 3 days, and it was, we're grateful for your support in it.
Thank you. Are there any other questions from the board? If not, is there a motion?
You're totally aware at this point that if in the future you want to present a fair use
Come here too.
application.
So I organize many events on the island, approximately 15 street fairs among other food festivals and everything. We followed the deadline. It was a first-time event. It did fall between the cracks. We are anticipating that we will be doing it again and that we will do it more, we will make our applications more than 60 days in advance of the event.
Yeah, he just wants you to make sure you confirm that you know to come here too.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, awesome.
Okay.
You could file in January of next year. You have 1 year to get your permit and so on. So there's plenty of time.
There will be discussion with the Chamber of Commerce whether or not they can go forward.
Okay, if there's no further questions, do I have a motion?
I move that permission be granted to the applicant to use lot, what lot is it? S5 for the purpose of holding a special event from July 25th to July 27th, be hereby confirmed and ratified.
Second?
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, you're done.
Thank you.
See you next year.
Next, we have case 40325 Baldwin, James P. and Deepa Willemstad. Renewal of grant to maintain two-family dwelling, also known as 611 Hague Street.
James and Deepa Willemstad, 611 Hague Street, Baldwin, New York. Hi.
Morning. Deepa Willemstad, 611 Hague Street, Baldwin, New York. Morning.
So you're here for your renewal of your grant to maintain your two-family dwelling.
Correct.
The building department inspected the premises on May 5th of 2025 and found you to be in compliance with all the previously imposed conditions. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Okay. Are there any other questions from the board? If not, is there a motion?
Move the hearing be closed, not a place in the decision calendar, you'll be notified by mail of the board's decision on record.
Second? All in favor?
Thanks. Nice.
Next, we have case 40425 West Hempstead, Sapal Singh. Renewal of grant to maintain two-family dwelling, also known as 99 Maplewood Street. Okay. Second call. Next, we have case 40525 Belmore, 711, number 37698, renewal of grant to maintain one double-face illuminated detached ground sign, overall size 125.4 square feet, 62.7 square feet per face, height 18 feet 6 inches, setback 7 feet 4 inches from Jerusalem Avenue and 4 feet 10 inches from Belmore Avenue, clearance 5 feet 6 inches from grade to bottom of sign within clear sight triangle, also known as 2259 Jerusalem Avenue.
Second call it too.
Next, we have case 40625 Franklin Square, Jovia Financial Federal Credit Union, renewal of grant to maintain double-face illuminated detached pylon sign setback 8 feet from Hempstead Turnpike.
Good morning. James Marsh, Corporate Counsel to Jovia Financial.
They lie.
You swear in the name?
Well, we didn't used to, but,
Take objection.
okay, noted. I don't blame you.
James Marsh, Corporate Counsel to Jovia Financial Federal Credit Union.
Good morning.
And I have here one of the heads of the
Facilities Department.
Okay, would you like to give your name and address for the record too?
Laura LaCour.
Can you pull the microphone closer? She's got to
Hi.
take it down.
My name is Laura LaCour. I'm the Facilities Assistant Manager for Jovia.
Okay, good morning, both of you. You are both here on the renewal of the Jovia sign, one or two signs, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. On June 16th of this year, the building department inspected the premises and found that you're in compliance with all the previously imposed conditions. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, it's just this sign has been there between 10 and 15 years.
Wonderful.
And it's basically a safety issue because it allows people who are driving by looking for Jovia to find it because
Right.
of the way it's set.
I tend to agree with that, actually. Some people want smaller signs, but I sometimes think it's safer in certain areas for them to be a little larger, so there's no people breaking, having confusion.
Exactly. Thank you
Yeah.
very
I
much.
did bring photos also, Miss, for the board,
Oh.
if you guys needed a photo of the actual
Okay,
sign
did you take the
question.
photos?
I'm sorry?
Did you take the photos?
Yes.
They fairly and accurately represent what they purport to represent?
Yes, yes.
Okay, we'll accept those in evidence. Is there anything else you wish to add?
No, ma'am.
Okay. If there's nothing further, do I have any other questions from the board? And if not, do I have a motion?
I make a motion that the hearing be closed and the case be placed on the decision calendar. You'll be notified by, everybody that signed in will be notified of the decision.
Second? Second. All in favor? Aye. Okay.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Madam
you.
Chairman.
Next, we have case 40825, East Meadow, Amanda Stewart, a special exception to construct a second accessory structure, pergola, higher and larger than permitted, exceeding horizontal maximum on both sides with lot area occupied variance, also known as 128 Diamond Avenue.
Good morning. My name is Maria Miro from Maria J. Miro Design and Drafting, located at 1002 Merrick Avenue, North Merrick, New York, 11566. I'm here this morning to represent Amanda Stewart. She's the homeowner of 128 Diamond Avenue in East Meadow. The property is located in a residential B zone. I'm respectfully asking the board today to grant us relief and allow the construction of a pergola in the rear yard, higher and larger than the maximum permitted on both sides with a lot area variance. Ms. Stewart recently purchased the house and installed an outdoor kitchen. There is a valid building permit for the outdoor kitchen. That number is 24-10194. And basically the yard has no shade and becomes very hot. And she would like the pergola to provide shade so the family could sit under and eat outdoors and enjoy that kitchen. Now, the pergola is a pre-made fabrication, and it comes in 14-foot by 16-foot dimensions. So it's almost like a kit when it's built. The proposed height of the pergola is 11 feet. The permitted height is 9 feet, so we're 2 feet higher than the permitted. The proposed pergola is 14 feet by 16 feet. As I mentioned, it's a kit that it comes in to construct, and the permitted dimensions are 12 feet by 12 feet. Now, the proposed square footage allowed of the pergola is, the proposed square footage is 224 square feet, and the allowable square footage is 144 square feet, so we're 80 square feet over the allowable. Okay, the permitted lot coverage is 30%, and the existing lot occupied is 69%, 39% over the allowable lot coverage.
Wait. So it's only 30, you're not in the LPRD, right? You're in East Meadow.
I'm sorry.
It's only 30 when there's a decking included, otherwise it's 27 and a half. I know you know that.
Yes.
So where did we get to 69%? What comprises that?
I didn't prepare the site plan, I'm sorry, but I have the site plan here. The majority, the house is 51.9 feet by 35.5 feet, so
Hold on.
the house is very large to begin with.
Okay, what was the square footage of the house? I mean, not the square footage. What is the lot area occupied created by the house alone? I mean, 69% is, I've never seen that in East Meadow. I've never seen that in most communities.
It
A few
seems-
exceptions. It just doesn't even look like, when you look at but where there's enough lawn, it just doesn't look like it's comprising.
The house is 26%, 26.3%.
So would you get to 69? I mean, we have point lookout houses. You see there's lawn up here and lawn down here?
Yeah, because it's half, if you look at half the yard, and I apologize, this isn't my drawing, so that's why it's possible, but it seems like with the gazebo in the kitchen, it seems like 69 is a little bit on the high side, correct?
Yeah, I can't,
Yeah,
the house
yeah,
is
so
26 and we got
let's
40%.
Hold on
It's just
one
not,
sec.
I don't think so.
Okay, can I I'm sorry to take
Yeah,
everyone's
so
time.
why don't we do this? Why don't you, we'll just put this aside and adjourn it for a moment.
Okay.
And you can go do whatever you want to do, maybe even go back to the building department, I don't know, whatever you need to do. I just don't think that's 69%, even just eyeballing it.
I
And how do
agree.
you get 40% on the gazebo? It would make it twice the size of the house almost.
Yeah, let me
Okay,
recompute
because
that. Like I
69
said,
is, there's no,
It
I don't think there's a
seems-
single house in all of East Meadow and anywhere up there that's 69%.
Yeah, it's
Point
in
Lookout, we don't even like to give 69%, and they've got, 2 feet around the whole house.
Right,
So
right.
that,
So that must be.
all right,
okay.
Patrick, we'll adjourn you for temporarily.
It's not right, right?
I don't think I need a motion to adjourn it. We'll just adjourn you temporarily.
Okay, thank you.
And then we'll call the next case, and then once you're ready, just come up here and, Oh, I forgot, we have Becky here. She can help figure it out. Becky, don't you think that doesn't look right, 69? Okay. We can call the next case, Cal.
By the way, Becky, they were issued a permit for the kitchen outside.
Yeah, she said that. Okay, let's call the next case, Patrick, and then when you guys are done there, we'll,
Next, we have case 40925, Belmore, MJJP1 LLC, special exception to maintain accessory structure shed higher and larger than permitted, exceeding horizontal maximum on both sides with less than required side yard setback and not permitted in the side yard, also known as 136 Beach Ave.
she'll look at this where it is, because some side yard sheds are fine, some are hard, so look at the location.
Dennis Cook, 89 South Fulton Street, Westbury, New York, 11590.
Good morning, Mr. Cook.
Good morning.
Are you the owner of this applicant entity, or,
No, I'm representing the owner.
okay, you're with you're an expediter?
Yes,
Okay, proceed.
Have you been to the property?
yes.
Okay.
So the shed, so the shed we're here today asking for the special exception. On one side, obviously the side yard setback's only 1.8, and the other side it's 2.1, so it doesn't meet the 5 feet required. And also a shed's not allowed in the side yard.
Okay, hold on a second. It's a corner lot or an interior lot?
Interior lot.
I just don't think it's 5, I think it's 2 and 2, isn't it?
Well, sorry.
No, I'm not complaining, I just want to make sure. Becky, isn't an interior lot shed 2 and 2? At least 2 and 2? Could be greater than 2 on an interior lot. Okay, so,
Sorry, I think I was going off what it said on the plans.
okay, hold on. So, since you are here for exceeding less than the required side yard, and which side yard is less than 2?
It's the right side where it is.
And what is that number?
It's 1.8 is the lowest.
Okay, 1.8
So
versus
it's
2.
still not 2.
It's relatively de minimis. Okay, keep going. You want to give us the height, the size, and the
yes.
horizontals on each side?
And the thing about this shed, if you look at the size of the shed, it's 12 feet wide by 16.6 or 16.8 deep. So it's 2 feet short of being a detached garage.
Okay, hold on. No. The shed is rejected for the horizontal on both sides. So that means the building department has determined that the shed is greater than 12.
Yes,
Is it a rectangle or a square?
it's a rectangle.
Okay, so the building department has determined that there's no side that's just 12. You gave us 12 by 16. So that side is not 12, or it wouldn't need it on both sides.
Yeah, well, it's 12 feet wide by 16,
Oh, 12.1.
12.1,
No,
sorry.
but you have to distinguish, because that's,
Sorry,
if it was
12.1,
exactly 12, you wouldn't be here. Okay,
Sorry.
12.1, good. By, 16.2, right?
Yeah,
Decimals count here. Okay, and so what's the overall size of the shed? Square footage, you're allowed 144?
yeah, so it's just give me, might as well take my calculator.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
I mean, I can do it on 12.1, 16.2.
$196.
Okay, and you're allowed 144. And then what's the height of the shed? You're allowed 9, what do you have?
Sorry, I didn't bring the plan when I was in a rush this morning.
Hold on, Joe, do you see? Let me look, let me try to find it. What's the height of the shed?
10, 2 and a quarter?
Let's see.
It's the way it's listed.
Shed height, 10, 2 and a quarter, you're right. And where the allowable is 9.
Yes.
Okay. And you, how's it?
I'd just like to add it's set up more like a garage. It has a garage door in the front. If it was probably two, yeah, and if it was 2 feet longer, it would be a garage pretty much. And they use it to store, their boat and stuff in it, so it's not, visible to the neighbors.
Gotcha. All right, are there any other questions from the board? If not, do I have a motion?
I move the hearing be closed, matter placed on the decision calendar. You'll be notified by mail of the board's decision once rendered.
Second, all in favor? Aye. All right, sir, have a nice day.
Thank you.
Here we are. Okay,
We call that case.
here we go.
We'll be recalling case 40825, East Meadow, Amanda Stewart. Special exception to construct a second accessory structure, pergola higher and larger than permitted and exceeding horizontal maximum on both sides with lot area occupied variance, also known as 128 Diamond Avenue.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good morning again, Ms. Muro.
Good morning. Do you want me to start with the lot coverage or
I think the
setbacks?
only thing that we don't have from you yet is the correct lot coverage that you're
Okay.
proposing.
So
We
the
know it's 27 and a half or
Yeah,
30
permitted
when there's
ex-
decking involved.
Okay, so the permitted lot coverage is 27.5%. The existing, lot coverage with the proposed pergola is going to be 29.22%, which is a big difference, which is 1.72 over
The difference between a yes
the
and a no, most
allowable.
likely.
The house alone is 25%, so just in case you needed to know that.
Okay.
The total is 2085.26 square feet with
Now,
everything.
if the board were inclined to consider granting this application, would your client accept a condition that neither the pergola nor any other decking or open structures ever be enclosed?
Sure, I have to confirm because they're not here, but I'm going to say yes.
Okay, and so can you find out from them and let counsel to the board know so that when we deliberate, we
Yes.
know we have that information?
That's fine.
Okay, anything else you wish to add?
No, thank you very much.
Any
for
other
your help.
questions from the board? If not, is there a motion?
I make a motion that the hearing be closed and the case be placed on the decision calendar. You'll be notified as to our determination.
Second?
Thank you.
All in favor? All right.
Have an awesome day.
Next, we have case 41025, Seaford, Andrew and Teresa Ration. Variances, lot area occupied, side yard, construct two-story addition and second-story addition with steps open below, both attached to dwelling, also known as 1378 Wooded Lane.
Thomas Haupt, H-A-U-P-T, 198 Dallas Street, Lindenhurst, New York. Morning.
Go ahead and tell us
Okay.
what you're asking for.
I'm here on behalf of Andrew and Teresa Ration, 1378 Wooded Lane, Seaford.
Can you pull the mic a little closer,
Sure.
please?
Sorry. We are here asking for permission to construct a two-story rear addition and a second-floor addition on columns over the existing concrete patio with wood steps to below. The variances are for lot coverage and side yard setback. This property is in a Zone B with a max lot coverage of 27.5%, and we are proposing a lot coverage of 30.17%, which is only 2.67% over. The side yard required is 5-foot minimum, and we are proposing a 4.93 setback, which is the setback of the existing house, which is less than 1 inch, and we are not encroaching any further into the existing side yard. The two-story addition proposed has a storage room on the first floor and a walk-in closet and bath for the master bedroom on the second floor. The second floor addition on columns proposed is a new family room with wood steps to the patio below. We will also be removing the shed, the existing shed, to gain a little more additional lot coverage. The new second floor addition is a family room. Yes. Yes, that's an outdoor patio, you know, picnic table, stuff like that. But the steps go to the second floor addition. No, the other one is a storage room behind the garage, and above that is a walk-in closet and a master bath. So they're removing the shed, so they need storage, so they're gonna include that into that two-story addition.
The plot plan, and I don't,
On the plot plan?
yeah,
Okay.
existing pool has been removed. I don't see the exterior steps to this. Is that,
If you're looking at the plot plan, on the right side, it says platform with the steps. Do you have a copy of the plans?
yes. No, I see it now. Why do you need the exterior steps?
Well, this is a split level. The kitchen, living room, dining room, everything's on the second floor, and they're building a family room. So to get to the backyard, they'd like to go out of the family room down to their patio, you know, the outside.
Believe me, I wish I had steps up my second-story deck. I always have to go through the whole house to it.
Yeah, you don't want to have to go downstairs to the rec room, you know, to go outside.
Thank you.
Any other questions? If there are no further questions from the board, may I have a motion?
Make a
The
mo-
hearing be closed, the case placed on the decision calendar. When the board renders its decision, you'll be notified.
Second? All in favor? Aye. All right, sir, have a nice day.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too.
Next, we have case 41125, near Valley Stream. Regine Mikel maintained 6-foot-high fence forward of the dwelling on Flower Road, which may substantially obstruct line of sight, also known as 17 Flower Road.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Regine Michelle. My address is 17 Flower Road, Valley Stream, New York, 11581.
Good morning. My name is Lindsay Andres. My address is 17 Flower Road, Valley Stream, 11581. Yes.
You're here for a fence, 6-foot fence you want to maintain that's forward of your dwelling.
Yes.
Okay, tell us about it and when it was installed and why you need it.
The reason we want to put the fence because for safety reason. Because kids, we have 2 schools around by my house, and whenever the kids are passing by, they're throwing rocks. So we had to raise the fence a little higher so we don't get, I mean, because I have kids in the house. So kids on the street throwing rocks, they're throwing stuff in the house. So that's why we had to raise the fence. We put the fence a little higher than,
When was this?
like when, since we moved in the house, about 3 years, I mean, 4 years ago when we moved. So we had to,
What was it before that, a 4-foot fence?
it was like the wire fence we had.
Oh, chain
Yeah,
link.
the chain.
You say kids throwing rocks, are they from the school? The
From
kid-
school, 'cause we have two
So have you gone to the school principal and asked them to look into it?
We don't even know those kids, but, because what we
No,
have.
but I'm saying is if it's kids from the school, you know, you should go to the school and ask them what's going on. If it's not kids from the school, you should call the police. You know, that's the large, what I would do, you know.
Yeah, that's safety, that's a big safety issue. It's
Good,
like-
right,
Yeah, so did you call the police that people are throwing
No.
rocks at your property?
No, a lot of times when I come home from work, basically, like a lot of racks, a lot of bottles in the backyard. Bottles, whatever, anything they drinks, they just throw it
Oh,
right.
so you're saying that people, not the kids that go to school, people hang out at the school at the playground and drink or whatever they're doing, then throw their refuge on your lawn? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, whenever they're passing by.
Whenever they're passing by, yeah.
So then you should have you
We should
called
have
I think it's the 4th precinct or the 5th precinct there?
Yes.
You should try doing that, forgetting about what
Yeah,
you're
we
doing
will.
here, because that shouldn't be. They
That's
could-
something
I know,
safe,
that's-
yeah.
that's
You
not
know,
safe.
that,
Yeah, we've been getting that a lot, yes.
Let me ask you, I noticed on the site plan that portion of your fence is already accidentally off the property line, so it
Yes.
has to be relocated anyway.
We'll pull it back, yes.
Yeah, well, you have to pull it back to the property line, but usually we'd like these to be pulled back a little further than that, because let me ask
Further than
you.
that, okay.
You know your neighbor, Saunders, Lawrence Saunders? He's your neighbor right next to your fence.
Yes.
Okay. Where's his driveway relative to your fence?
His driveway is right
Like further out to the,
Further.
in front of the house, in front of his house, like further out, to
Further
the
out.
right.
on the. But his
Go up
we try to match his fence, because his fence is more outside, So we were trying to,
He has a fence that meets up with yours?
Yes.
Okay, we're trying to look at it on the,
on the picture, right? Yeah.
yeah, because ordinarily, we try to keep fences back for visibility's sake. It wouldn't affect your driveway, I can see, but
Yeah,
It's further out to the right.
His driveway
It's
is
further
not
out
close
to
to
the
my
right.
fence at all.
No, not at all.
Right. There are other considerations too, like the character of the neighborhood. Here, let me give you. So we have one comment that we accept comments and input by email portal. We have one here from someone who's opposed to it. I'm just going to read you what it says so that you can respond to it.
Okay.
I live in Columbine Lane. 17 Flower Road is on the right corner of this lane. Building a 6-foot fence will be a big traffic hazard and will cause accidents, as it will majorly obstruct line of sight on the right side. Currently, the contractor's vehicles are parked daily, and it is extremely hard to turn on the right side towards Central Avenue / Mill Road. Once the fence is built, it will be extremely difficult to turn on right side. Kindly refrain from allowing them to build this fence.
But the fence is there already.
I know, but you have to move it.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna move it, yeah.
We move it back.
This is, one second.
Yeah.
This is their fence.
Yeah,
And there's the neighbor's.
right. But these people are saying, let me see. And they're complaining about the corner somehow. Yeah, I mean, I think there are no other fences like that we can see in your neighborhood.
There
Your
are
neighbor-
plenty in the neighborhood.
We were gonna take
I
pictures.
should say forward of the dwelling. At least in the Google, when we look at down the street,
Yes.
I can't see any, to be honest with you. There may be, and
I
I'm
can
not
bring
looking,
you some pictures. I
I'm
mean, I
not
should've put some
looking at the
pictures.
backyards, but at any rate, we will take it under advisement when we deliberate, and What about these vehicles that this person says are construction vehicles that make it difficult to turn safely?
Oh, there's a house.
There's
There's a new house that they're building. It's almost, I mean, I think they're putting it for sale.
So these aren't your construction?
No, no, not at all, no, no.
How far along is the house?
It's like the next block.
No, I mean, how close to being completed?
Oh,
I
they
think it's done.
finished. They
I think it's
finished.
done, it's done.
They
It's
So the
finished
finished.
construction vehicles
It's
are
done,
gone?
yes, done.
It's finished.
Yes, finished.
The house is sold already.
I think it's been sold.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they were doing, I think Monday
Final,
was
yeah.
the last day.
Inspection, they had inspection on Monday.
Okay, we will, don't move the fence back until you get our decision, okay?
Okay,
Okay,
Okay, because you may need to move it back a little more than you're planning.
okay.
okay.
We want you to have the safety, but we also want a safe
Thank you.
neighborhood and the character of the neighborhood to
Appreciate
be
it.
maintained.
Thank
Okay,
you.
is there anything else you'd like to add, folks?
No, thank you so much.
So, hold on. Sorry, I lost my sign-in sheet.
I hit it.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so Heidi Luma or Luna? Okay. Oh, we need to write down that, see where she lives. She's on position. Speak as loudly as you can, please. It's harder to hear than it seems, and she's got to take it all down also.
Absolutely. So my name is Heidi Luna, and I live on 4 Columbine Lane. So,
Here she is.
when I got the notice to come to the public hearing, I thought it was the new house in the corner of our block and Flower that was looking to obstruct the fence in the front of the dwelling. As you said already, the community doesn't really have front
Yeah,
fences.
that's what it looks like.
And it would totally change the way the neighborhood would look.
Where is the new house?
It's in the corner of my block,
Columbine?
on Flower Road. So it's
Okay.
on the main road, one of the exit thoroughways of the neighborhood.
Is it across the street, across Columbine?
So
Or is it
Columbine
across
is a
Flower?
cul-de-sac. We're a cul-de-sac block.
Right,
So Flower is on the main road, the only road
right, but the
entering and
corner that,
exiting.
the corner we're talking about, is it the corner of Columbine and Flower on Lot 338, maybe?
Correct. That is a new house being built there in that corner. So this is Columbine, this is my house. This is Columbine, that's where the new house is. So when I got the notice, I thought it was that house looking for a
Gotcha, well,
6-foot
stay on
fence.
top of it, stay on top of it in case they are
Well,
not.
that's
they-
the reason why I'm opposing
Is it this one?
any front
Okay. if-
dwelling
can-
fence, because once you grant the variance to one family, and I'm sorry, but
Understood.
then you're looking to open the floodgates to other families looking for the
Understood.
same variance.
Um,
And that house, if it gets a variance, will totally change the look of this neighborhood.
Listen.
Absolutely.
Listen, that house cannot put a fence forward on the dwelling on either side, on Columbine or on Flower, without coming to the board. So if you see them starting to construct one, rather than blow it off, if you care, it seems like you do.
I do.
You need to call the building department's enforcement and have them come out and take a look and make sure they have a permit for it. Okay?
Understood.
Okay,
I just wanted to voice
I appreciate it.
my thoughts, because I know that every time I drive into the neighborhood, I feel a sense of peace. There's green, there's grass,
Yeah,
there's
your
trees,
neighborhood's
there's
beautiful.
flowers. Our neighborhood is special.
It's very
It really
pretty.
only has one exit, and 2 exits, right, of the whole entire neighborhood. There's 800 houses about in that neighborhood, and everything else is a cul-de-sac. We have children playing on the outside. It is a beautiful neighborhood. It would change so much. I've lived there 20 years, and I can't imagine not feeling the peace when I turn that corner onto Flower.
Okay,
So it just would change the whole neighborhood.
thank you very much.
Thank
All
you.
right, is there anything else you two would wish to add? Okay, are there any other questions from the board? If not, do I have a motion?
Thank you,
Hearing be
appreciate it.
closed.
Have a great day.
I move the hearing be closed, the case placed on a decision calendar. When the board renders its decision, it will be notified.
Second? All in favor? Okay, folks, you're done. Have a nice rest of the day.
You have a great day. Thank you.
Don't let it get away.
Next, we have cases 41225 through 41525, Oceanside, Stephen Quadrino. Maintain senior residence, each separate dwelling area exceeding 800 square feet in total floor area, Special exception to maintain accessory structure shed higher than permitted, not permitted in side yard and with lot area occupied variance. Special exception to maintain second accessory structure gazebo higher than permitted, exceeding horizontal maximum and with lot area occupied variance. Maintain hot tub with less than required side and rear yard setbacks, also known as 441 Frank Street.
Tina Pangallo, 549 Hempstead Turnpike, West Hempstead, New York, 11552. Good morning, Chairman, members of the board. I'm representing Stephen Cordino of 441 Frank Street in Oceanside. The property is located on the south side of Frank Street, 170 feet west of Widener Avenue in Residence B. We're requesting a variance to maintain a senior residence, a special exception to maintain a shed, gazebo, and hot tub. The maximum square
Ms.
footage.
Bengalo,
Yes.
excuse me, Ms. First, the hot tub, which is not a third accessory, it's just a hot tub? Okay.
The maximum square footage for senior residence use is 800 square feet, and the square footage provided is 1,008 square feet for both units. Mr. Cordino has been made aware that this permit would only be for him, and it must be renewed every 2 years with a full inspection by the building department, and should he sell the home, the kitchen must be removed by a licensed plumber with proper plumbing permits. There is a garage and plenty of off-street parking that would fit at least 6 vehicles. We're also requesting a special exception for a shed in the side yard. It is a 10 by 10 shed that is 9 feet 10 inches high, where the maximum height allowed is 9 feet. The side yard setback is 3 feet, and there is a 5-foot PVC fence in front. The house is a last house on a dead-end street, and the lot coverage allowed is 27.5%, and the lot coverage provided is 28.9%. We're also requesting a special exception to maintain a gazebo. The maximum height allowed is 9 feet, and the height provided is 9 feet 10 inches. The maximum horizontal allowed is 12 by 12, and the length and width provided is 13 by 8 feet 10 inches. It does comply with the maximum square footage
I was just
setbacks.
thinking that through, like, that go-
And again, the lot coverage is 27.5 allowed and 28.9% provided.
28.9 is the whole lot coverage, right?
Correct.
Go ahead.
It is a second accessory structure. We're also requesting to maintain a hot tub with less than the required side and rear yard setbacks. The side and rear yard setback required is 4 feet, and the setback provided is 1.7 for the side and 1.7 for the rear. These accessory structures were put up during COVID when everybody was spending more time in their backyards, and the homeowner was not aware that he needed permits until the building inspector came to do the inspection for his solar panels. I would like to submit letters from the 5 surrounding neighbors indicating they have no objections to the board granting this variance.
Did you get the letter signatures or your client?
My client.
Okay.
And we're respectfully asking the board to grant these variances.
Have you been to the house?
Yes.
Is there any other place that you could put that shed? I mean, it really encumbers the side yard.
Well, he's got the gazebo and the hot tub, so there's not a lot of a room in the backyard. I thought since it was a dead end, I understand, since it's a dead end and he's the last house on the dead end, that maybe it would be a little bit more to the board's liking.
Ms. Cavangallo, would your client agree to a condition if we were inclined to look favorably on the application that the gazebo never be further enclosed? That it remain
Absolutely.
open?
Yes.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Okay, are there any other questions from the board? If not, is there a motion?
I make a motion, the hearing be closed, and the case be placed on the decision calendar. You'll be notified of the decision when rendered.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Okay.
Thank you.
Next, we have case 41625 East Meadow, Christopher Hubbard. Variances, lot area occupied, front yard average setback, side yards aggregate, construct a 2-story addition, 1-story addition, roofed over open porch, convert existing garage to living space, covered patio with outdoor kitchen and fireplace and AC units all attached to dwelling. also known as 2700 Rowell Drive.
Ken Cholman, 209 Lynn Avenue, East Northport, 11731. Good morning.
Into the house?
Yes,
Inside, outside, in the
Yes.
basement?
yes.
Okay.
We-
Thank you.
We are proposing a number of additions to this dwelling, including a two-story addition with a garage on the first floor and 2 additional bedrooms on the second floor. There will also be a very small front addition to expand the front entry area. Along with that, there will be an expansion of the existing front covered porch. Lastly, we are proposing a rear covered patio, which will include an outdoor kitchen and a fireplace. These additions will require a number of small variances. The new garage will have a front setback of 23.9 feet, where 27 feet is the average front yard setback.
Sir, you're also asking for permission to convert the garage to living, right?
No, the garage has already been converted. The original garage is behind the current garage, which already has living space.
It's on the calendar, there's a construct, the items you mentioned, and then the roofed over patio, roofed over open porch, comma, convert existing garage to living space, comma, blah, blah, blah. Covered patio with outdoor kitchen and fireplace and AC units, all attached to the dwelling.
Plus it says,
I think that maybe never had a permit to be converted, and we're
Okay.
altering it, moving a kitchen back in what was the original garage.
So we'll leave it on the calendar.
Yeah,
but your nomenclature on your plot plan says proposed second floor addition with garage under. It's not a garage.
no, it's garage on the first floor.
Okay.
Wait, is the we're looking at Google Maps, and there's a house with a small section set behind it, but attached to it.
Correct.
Quite a bit back.
Correct.
That looks like it was one day a garage, but it's not a garage at all.
Correct.
Okay, is that the portion that used to be a garage, was converted, and we're talking about now?
Yes, but there will be a new garage built in front of that.
Okay, right, but that new garage is not the subject of convert to living space?
Correct.
Okay. And it's atop that new garage is the second, that's the other piece of your two-story addition?
Correct.
Okay. And then, okay, so go ahead and give us the specifics on the items as you wish.
So, so currently the house has a front covered porch with a setback of 24.9 feet, so that the new garage will only be reducing the existing setback an additional foot.
Okay, hold on. So that's your front yard average variance request. Currently, the house is at what?
The house itself or the front porch?
Whatever the existing structure has as front yard setback.
Is 30.1 to the main house.
Okay, and what about to the current porch?
It is 24.9.
I see what you're saying.
No, that's not the case.
Oh, no, the house doesn't protrude out that far.
No, it's not the case.
It's hard to see, but, because it's dark right there.
Oh, I see.
Okay,
Oh, no.
so
My mistake,
now,
sorry.
the garage that we're talking about, you said it was gonna come out 1 additional foot, but tell me what the proposed front yard setback is for the garage, the proposed garage.
That distance is 23.9 to the front of the new garage, and the front porch will be in line with that as well.
Oh, you're gonna push that front porch a foot?
Yes, correct. We're
Okay.
rebuilding the porch and extending it, and it'll be
By
1
a
foot
foot,
beyond
right?
what it currently is.
So the porch and the garage will all be at 23.9?
Correct.
Okay, keep going.
what's that?
All of the new additions will bring a total lot coverage to 31.1%, slightly over the 27.5% maximum allowed. The total coverage of just the habitable space is only 21.8%. The next variance we're seeking is for aggregate side yard.
Hold on, sorry. The 21 habitable and the house is 31, what's the other 4? Is
Oh,
it?
well, the rear covered patio is fairly large between that and the front covered porch.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's
Okay.
mostly outdoor space.
Yeah, go ahead now.
Let's see, we're proposing an aggregate side yard of 14.9 feet, where 15 feet is the minimum required. All of the new additions will be built in line with the existing non-conforming house, which is only 1 inch lower than the 15.
Does the house have a non-conforming letter?
I believe it's probably just over time, with new surveys. Originally, the foundation, on the original survey, I'm sure had the 15 feet, but now they measure to whatever sticks out the most.
Right,
so-
but when you say that it's a non-conforming, do you mean it was determined by the building department to be? Oh,
No, it was never previously granted
Okay.
variances for that 1 inch, no.
yeah, okay, not very, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you proposed as a side yard.
It's
I got the aggregate.
14.9.
That's the aggregate, I want
Yes.
this the side yard.
Let's see, on one side it is 6.8 and the other side 8.1.
Pardon me?
Yeah, the AC, the
Right.
variance for the
5 feet.
side yard is for the AC unit, where
Okay,
one of the
keep going.
units will be 4 foot, where 5 feet is required. And there will be a new 6-foot PVC fence in front of that, so it'll be screened from the street.
Okay, is there anything else you wish to add at this time?
Only that I believe all of these additions will still be in keeping with the character of the neighborhood. The look of the house is similar to the other houses around there.
Okay, and are there any other questions from any of the board members? Okay,
You've been in the basement, it's a exterior.
Yeah, we
cellar.
actually have a separate application for a proposed finished basement. It'll just be a rec room down there.
is that an as-of-right application?
Yes, I
All
believe
right.
I have the application number.
But I don't need it, I just
Yes.
didn't know if it was coming to us or not.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay,
require any variance.
all right, are there any, if there are no further questions? I'm sorry if you were asked already, have you been in the house?
Yes, multiple
And
times.
downstairs, what's in the basement? I see,
Right now, it's unfinished, waiting, like I said, there is an application for a finished basement.
the front door, so we see that you obviously have the exterior cellar entrance with what looks like a regular door. And when you come in the front door on the first floor, there's a stair that goes up, there's a stair that goes down.
Correct.
And there's also proposed a bigger porch area of sorts,
Yeah, we're pushing out the front door, creating a little more breathing
a
room.
vestibule.
Yeah.
So is that staircase going to be open without a door to the basement?
Yes, yes. The staircase going up is right by the front door. The staircase going down is interior in the house.
Oh,
It's on the other side.
Right.
doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been suggested that the wall between the stairs and the
First
dining
floor.
room on the first floor, that wall separating the stairs from the dining room be
An open
eliminated.
rail.
Yeah, that's actually, you can see there currently are walls on both sides of the staircase. When you come in, both of those walls are actually being removed to create a more open feel.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.
Because I know
Okay.
now it kind of looks like it could be set up like an apartment. We're removing actually all of that.
Great. Okay, are there any other questions from the board? If not, do I have a motion?
Make a motion, the hearing be closed, and the case be placed on the decision calendar. You'll be notified of the decision when rendered.
Second? All in favor? Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Have a good day.
You too.
Next, we have cases 41725 through 41825, Woodmere, David and Lauren Stern. Variances, lot area occupied, front yard average setback, side yard, construct 1 and 2 story addition lower than 2 feet above base flood elevation attached dwelling, special exception to maintain accessory structure, shed higher and larger than permitted with less than required side yard and lot area occupied variance, also known as 922 Northfield Road.
James Apka from Todd O'Connell Architects. Office is at 1200 Veterans Highway, Hauppauge, New York, 11788. Good morning. We are here today requesting variances on board in lot coverage, side yard setback, and also to maintain a shed which currently exists in the rear yard that is over in square footage, over in height, and side yard. Beginning with the proposed construction for the dwelling, we are looking to propose 1 and 2 story additions to an existing 2 story dwelling to further give the Stearns more living space and a bedroom for their children upstairs. The setbacks that we're requesting are to maintain 4.9 feet on the eastern property line. This is an existing setback to the dwelling, so we'd like to align the addition with that while maintaining the aggregate, which is required of 15 feet. So we feel this variance is de minimis in nature. Also requesting a front yard variance of 22.2 feet. This is actually also an existing setback to this house, so we like to align the front additions with that as well. The 18.20 feet is to the front porch, which is a requirement to get into the front door of the dwelling. This porch, just to point out, actually has no columns on it. So though it may seem close to the street, it's actually going to be just more of a concrete stoop with steps going up to the front door, and overhang that is set on the actual house itself with no columns. So it won't protrude too far, look massive on the front of this dwelling. The lot coverage variance that we're requesting to do this would be 37.32%, where 27.5 is the requirement for the zone, Res B. This does seem large in nature, but if you deduct out the actual deck that's on the back of the house, which is about 48 inches above grade, and the shed, it actually would be more of a 30% variance. So,
The deck comprise, if you know,
I'm
of the
sorry,
lot. I'm sorry. What does the deck comprise, if you know, of the lot area occupied?
the deck actually comes to, it's approximately about 282 square feet of the lot.
You know what percentage that is?
Don't have my calculator, I'm sorry. It's a small percentage. I would say probably about, probably about 2.5%. Somewhere in that nature, actually, but probably more, about 3%.
What is the house of the lot area occupied? Do you know what?
The house, the existing footprint of the house actually really isn't that big. It's about 1,200 square foot house.
Do we know what percentage of the lot area that is? Let me see if it's on your thing.
Sure. I have it broken down in numbers. I just don't have the exact per pertaining.
Yeah, we always deal in percentages as it relates to
So
that.
the deck itself is actually 4.8% of the lot.
Okay, the deck is 4.8%.
Yes, yes.
And do we know, if we could just figure out what the house is?
The proposed dwelling itself or just the existing?
Both.
The house itself is, existingly is 21.37.
Okay. And,
And if I had you the actual proposal of what we're looking for the dwelling, $28.16.
so there's, if the dwelling proposed is 28.6, and the deck is 4.8, how do we get, where's the other 5 coming from?
The other 5 comes in with there's a 140 square foot shed that's over, and then we also have to count the front porch, which is 63 square feet. And then there's, the second floor actually protrudes past the footprint, which is an additional 43 square feet.
Okay.
That's the
All right,
second floor.
I can't really do it in square feet, but
Yep.
okay. And if your client, if the board were to consider approval of this application, would your client agree that that decking, that almost 5% decking would never be enclosed in the future?
Oh, 100%, correct. It's too big to enclose, but that would never happen.
Is there anything else you wish to add, sir?
Just that, with this addition, what we're trying to do is, we're trying to get all the living space onto the first floor for this family, as this house is located in a flood zone. So we've already been in front of the New York State Board of Appeals and got granted for construction below a floodplain because the existing first floor does not meet that. So that's kind of the reason why the first floor addition is quite expansive. They want to be able to get the study onto the first floor and nothing in the cellar. So the cellar is going to be completely stripped, as you can see from the plans.
Mrs. Ferris?
Yes, I would like the board to note that the state has made a condition that all mechanical and the electrical panel be moved up to the first floor or up below, above the DFA.
You're aware of that?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so also, this, is both the one-story and the two-story addition lower than the two-foot above, lower than the DFE?
The new construction of the first floor will be below the DFE, correct? The proposal.
Both this section that's a one-story and the two-story, all of that is below?
Well, the second floor would be fine. The first floor is the one that would be.
Right, but you have a one-story addition and you have a two-story addition?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, yeah, because we have to align with the existing first floor, so those addition floors will align.
That was my next question. Okay, and you did get a state variance already?
Yes, we've already been approved by New York State with the condition that was mentioned, that they accept it.
Christina? Yeah. Just for the record, can you put on the current BFE of the house, the premises? The DFE. Yeah.
Oh, yes, so those are,
And where you're gonna
those are
build.
already called out on the elevations.
Okay, but we'd like to have them on the record.
Oh, okay. So the base flood elevation would +2, or the DFE would be elevation 10.
The B or D
The DFE
is 10,
is 10, and the
BFE is 8 then.
the BFA is 8, where the existing first floor is actually 9.72. We're literally shy by 8 inches. Actually, less than that.
Okay. Okay. Anything else, Christina? Okay. All right, is there anything else you wish to add?
That would be it.
Okay, any other questions from the board? If not, is there a motion?
I move I made a motion, sorry. I'm having a photo bump. I move the hearing be closed, matter placed on the decision calendar. You and your client will be notified by mail. The board's decision once rendered.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice
Thank you. Have a great day.
Next, we have case 419-25 near Valley Stream, Amber Singh. Variances, lot area occupied, rear yard, construct second-story addition, two-story additions, one-story portico, and deck with stairs, all attached to dwelling, also known as 24 DeWitt Street.
Stephanie, how are you doing?
Hello, Tim Jordan, 74 Cherry Lane, Smithtown, New York, 11787.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Okay, you are here.
Yes, I'm here before you representing Amber Singh and her husband Victor Singh, 24 Dewitt Street in Valley Stream for a proposed second-floor addition to existing one-family dwelling, as well as proposed two-story additions, one to the rear of the house with a deck with steps to grade, and in the front a small 5x4 two-story addition to square off the front with a portico attached to that.
Okay.
We are currently exceeding the permitted lot coverage setbacks to this existing non-conforming lot. With regards to that second floor addition, we are providing 22.6 feet where 25 is provided, creating a 2.4 deficiency, 2.4 foot deficiency, and the first floor deck where 4.6 feet is provided and 15 is required, which is a 0.4 deficiency.
So let me just ask you, if the whole thing is built as you're proposing it, what would the lot area occupied be for all of it?
Oh, we are currently at 35.8.
You're currently, or that's what it would be if it's built?
Oh, where it is 27.5 where what's permitted. I don't have that calculation on me as to what
Which
it
one?
is. Are you asking me as the house as it stands, what its lot coverage is?
Well, I was first asking you, if everything you're proposing is built, what's the coverage?
Oh, yeah, so the coverage is 35.8%, which is 8.3 deficiency or increase.
Okay, what is, you don't know what it is right now?
Where it sits right now, I don't have.
The
that
lot area
calculated.
occupied of the structure right now, of the lot, that's,
Of the
of
lot.
everything on the lot right now.
Everything on the lot right now, I would have to look that over to find that calculation for you. I only have the proposed calculation. I would assume as it is probably just making it.
Did you say that, was it the rear yard you said is going to be 22.6?
Right, so on the rear yard, we have two of them. Because of this two-story addition, there is a requirement of 25 feet, and we are providing 22.6. That's with a deficiency of 2.4 feet.
Right.
So as far as the setbacks, they're rather de minimis. The lot coverage is significant due to the nonconformance of that lot compared to what is expected in a B zone, which I believe is 6,000 square feet.
What percentage of the portico and the deck what's the lot area occupied of the portico and deck?
If I would have to, that would be me guesstimating where I don't want to guesstimate, but I would assume that might be 1%.
1%. Is the deck small?
It's a small deck. It's a small house on a small lot.
Huh. Have you been to the house?
Yes, and all the other houses on the block are pretty much the exact Cape style, and across the way is all 2 stories.
What is in the basement there?
The basement is finished, and it is for storage only, and it will continue to be that way as it's expanded.
Because I noticed there's an application for a cellar entrance.
I have that calculation for you. Becky was nice enough to do that
Oh,
for me.
thank you.
So it's 24.2%.
The current house?
Yes.
Great, thank you.
It looks as though there's going to be an existing staircase interior that's going to be removed,
Yes.
and another one is going to be added on the,
Yes, so the staircase is being relocated for better flow of the house. The initial staircase it's a double staircase, one going up and then one going down on the side of the house.
That's the one you're getting rid of.
Yes, we're going to relocate that to
Right inside
more
Fort Worth.
to the entranceway so that you get more space.
And then add a cellar entrance.
They have 3 children, and they've very much outgrown the house, so, and they do have a mother-in-law who comes from India, and they want to be able to, her to have a place when she comes. So we're going from basically a 2-bedroom and more of like an attic bath with a bath on the 3rd floor. Now we're going to have a proper 2nd floor with regular bedrooms and make a proper sized bedroom on the 1st floor.
I mean, I don't, when you said all that, you said it in the discussion of this cellar entrance, but they're not planning to try to make habitable space in the basement for the mother-in-law, right?
No. The 1st floor, I was referring to the 1st floor bedroom for her.
All right. Is there anything else you wish to add?
I think that,
Are there any other questions from the board? If not, is there a motion?
I make a motion, the hearing be closed, and the case be placed on the decision calendar. You will be notified of the decision when rendered.
Second? All in favor?
fantastic, thank you.
Have a good day.
Next, we have case 42025, Belmore, Van Gavel, Paul, Matthew. Special exception to maintain a shed exceeding horizontal maximum with lot area occupied variance, also known as 857 Virginia Avenue. Mr. Gallo, have you signed in, sworn in from earlier? Just your name and address again for the record.
Tina Pangallo, 549 Hempstead Turnpike, West Hempstead, New York, 11552. Hello again. Representing Vengeville Paul Matthew of 857 Virginia Avenue in Belmore. The property is located on the north side of Virginia Avenue, 48.81 feet west of Cedar Road in Residence B. We're requesting a variance to maintain a metal shed that exceeds the horizontal maximum allowed of 12 by 12. The shed is 14 by 10. It does comply with the maximum square footage allowed of 144 square feet. It is 7 feet high and also complies with the setbacks required of 2 feet. The rear yard and side yard setbacks are 3 feet. The shed is used for lawn equipment, tools, and things of that nature. It's been there for approximately 3 years. The maximum lot coverage allowed is 27.5%, and the lot coverage provided is 28.4%. On the property is a dwelling with an attached garage and a 26 by 17 opened roof over porch. So most of it is open, and he will not enclose it if that helps with our lot coverage. The homeowner is aware that there are open permits that need to be closed out, and he's working with the plumber to get the gas and plumbing permits required, and we're respectfully asking the board to grant this variance.
Does the board have any questions?
The setback on, looks like the east side, it's written as 5 feet, but it looks a lot closer to that with the
3
photos.
feet.
Oh, is that 3?
Yeah, is it hard? Sometimes those 3s look like 5s.
It does, okay. The water runoff on that shed, does that go into the neighbor's property?
Not that I'm aware of. It is 3 feet. I don't know. There haven't been any complaints as far as I know. But I don't know.
I think that needs a gutter.
It's gutter? Okay, we could add that as a condition if you decide to approve it.
Because it, I mean, if you look at it, it looks like it would flow right into the neighbor's yard.
You're talking about the neighbor on the side?
Yeah, the
Or the
white.
neighbor on the rear?
It's
The rear.
against the white PVC fence.
Okay.
What do you agree with that or not agree as a professional?
Yeah, if a gutter is required, if that's what you want, I'm sure that would not be a problem for my
Okay.
homeowner to do.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, any other questions from the board? If Not, do I have a motion?
Make a motion, the hearing be closed, and the case be placed on the decision calendar. You will be notified of the decision when rendered.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank
All right,
you.
Ms. Pangallo, thank you.
No, thank you.
Next, we have cases 42125 through 42325. Wantaw, John Hunt, variance average front yard setback, construct garage and second floor addition above, both attached dwelling, variance average front yard setback, construct covered porch, attached dwelling, variance average front yard setback, maintain vestibule and portico attached dwelling, also known as 1377 Darby Road.
Stephanie, can you go through this case till 11 o'clock calendar?
Lisa Koshia with Permits R Us, 338 Jericho Turnpike, number 396, Syosset, New York, 11791. Good morning, Madam Chairwoman and members of the board. I am here representing Mr. Hunt, who is proposing a garage, second floor addition, and covered porch, and maintain a vestibule and portico. This property is located in a Residence A zone. The proposed garage and addition will have a front yard setback of 28 feet, where the required is 30.94 feet. The garage will be in line with the existing dwelling, and the 2-foot cantilever portion is creating the 28-foot setback. The proposed porch is keeping in line with the existing portico at 19 feet.
So other than the cantilever, these changes are proposed to be in line with the existing front of the house?
Correct.
Have you been to the house?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The existing portico and vestibule have existed for over 30 years. This home has been owned by Mr. Hunt's family since 1966. His parents have passed away, and he is looking to renovate and create the additional space needed for his wife, himself, and their 5 children. He has spoken to his neighbors, and they have stated that they have no objection to any of the work that is proposed or to be maintained. Mr. Hunt respectfully requests your approval.
Thank you, Ms. Kachia.
You're welcome.
Are there any questions from the board? If not, is there a motion?
I make a motion, the hearing be closed, and the case be placed on the decision calendar. You will be notified of the decision when rendered.
Second? All in favor?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. I assumed your clients didn't want to speak, or you would have told me.
No, they don't want to speak.
Great.
Thank you, though.
All right, Stephanie, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're done with the morning calendar. We have an 11 o'clock calendar. We're going to we'll be back at 11:05. You take a rest on your hands, okay? We'll take a recess, let her rest her hands. We'll be back at 11:05. Do the 11 o'clock calendar. Because she's pushing it. And it's too early. We can't do it right now.
Yeah.
So we might as well use it.
5 minutes to the
It's 7 minutes, 6 minutes. Yeah, but we can't. So I figured this would be just...
It is.
That's why I asked.
Crackers?
What the hell?
Let's go and get one.
We are.
Next, we have cases 31825 through 31925, Levittown, Kartik Mohan. Replace, install 6-foot-high fence forward of dwelling on Astor Lane, which may substantially obstruct line of sight. Rehearing of case 73524, install shed forward of dwelling on Hollyhock Lane, also known as 2 Astor Lane.
Sometimes you don't feel heard, right?
William Mullen, 19 Jerusalem Avenue, Levittown, New York, 11756.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, my name is William Mullen. I'm representing Kartik Mohan, who resides at 2 Astor Lane in Levittown. I'm here requesting approval for a 6-foot-high fence on the north side of the property, extending 18 feet past the front of the main dwelling, but keeping a 8-foot clearance from the inside of the sidewalk.
Sir, 1 second. Why was this case not heard, or why is it a rehearing?
So when applied the first time, I think the wording on the variance from the department was not correct on where the fence was. They thought the fence was on, I guess, Hollyhock side, not Astor Lane side.
Okay.
Both.
What?
It's both.
The variance part is for the one on Astor Lane side. The fence does go connected to the house on the Hollyhock, but does not go forward of the dwelling.
Wait, say that again? Wait, first of all, what's the front of the dwelling?
Okay, so the front of the dwelling is on Astor Lane.
Okay. So the fence you're talking about goes down Astor Lane and cuts back up Hollyhock Lane, right?
The fence that we're referring to is on the north side of the property.
Hold on.
From the top corner
North side.
of the dwelling, it extends 18 foot towards Astor Lane, then going north to hit the property line.
What?
And
Hold
then
on. Can you see this?
back east.
This is the north side of the property right here. That's what I thought. So, I just want to clarify one thing. It looks like the portion of the fence that's in the Astor Lane Hollyhock corner, is it already down to 2 feet 6 inches?
It's not built yet. It's going to be a new fence.
Okay,
But yes, we would like it to be the 2'6"
Understood.
foot with the 8-foot triangle clearance.
understood. So the fence that you're talking about on the north side, which I've now identified, how far forward of the house did you say it goes?
Sorry, we're talking about the 6-foot-high fence now?
Yeah,
Yep,
I mean, I
okay.
can see it
Yep.
stops 8 feet short, but I don't know what that means it does.
So it's, it's 18 feet from the front wall of the house going east, and then it would stop at the 8-foot mark between that fence and the inside of the sidewalk. So there'd be 8 foot of grass between the fence and the sidewalk.
And this driveway starts 10 feet over. And so let me just ask you, so the reason we reheard that case was, as you said, and then the shed Then it says there was adjourned from another date. So is that,
That was because of the mailing didn't go out in
okay,
time.
okay, now that I understand the procedural posture. Do you-
Shed, did you address the shed yet?
I did not.
Okay, how about that?
Okay, so, for the shed, we were requesting approval of a 10 by 12 by 9-foot high shed that would be on the south side of the property, which would be 20 feet forward of the main dwelling, but keeping an 8-foot clearance from the inside of the sidewalk to the shed. Again, it'd be sidewalk, grass for 8 feet, and then the shed. Our neighbor to the north has a similar variance of a shed in their also corner yard with 8 feet from the sidewalk, which has been approved. So we just took off from what they had.
1 second.
Just to clarify, that, that portion that's going to drop down to 2 feet 6 inches, it says it's going to be 8 feet long on the sides. But according to Ms. First, the clear sight triangle requires it be 20.
Okay,
So-
that's fine. It's, we can change, it's not built yet, so I can change. I misinterpreted the 8-foot clear view.
Yeah, that's sometimes near the driveways, but, okay. Hold on. I'm sorry.
I was there yesterday. The shed is gonna be an eyesore in the front yard, and I haven't seen any sheds in the front yard.
So the neighbor to the north has the same situation. They have they have a 6-foot high fence that goes all the way against their property line of the sidewalk. And then their shed is 8 feet from their side. And I have paperwork showing their shed and their variance case approved as well.
I know.
It is, I think, 6 Astor Lane.
And what's wrong with the old location of the shed? Why not put the new one there?
They're planning on putting a
Swimming pool.
patio over there.
How about the shed, on the side of the house? No, in the rear yard, which, I don't know what,
So that whole back area, they want to make into a nice patio area for their children to play. They can't really put it on the back of the house because it's like really tight over there.
where the
This is really
driveway
their
is.
only option that wouldn't affect,
where the
Yeah.
driveway is.
where the, on the driveway?
Yeah,
Like-
there's a,
On the driveway? No, he doesn't mean on the driveway.
either behind a driveway or,
What he's saying, I
It's a-
think, is that's too tight for a driveway.
Yeah, it's too tight.
no, it isn't. It's 18 foot wide.
Yeah, but
then
then
you're
they
only
have to
gonna
go
have
around the
6
shed
feet around it,
every
3
time
feet
they
on
have to
each
go to their
Well, maybe
house.
the shed's just too big. I don't, yeah, but not here. I was there. I spoke to the guy, I said, it's gonna be here or back there? Yeah.
You're gonna go with your groceries, what,
I mean, I don't know if it matters. We can move it closer to the house on that side. Like, we just did 8 foot because we thought maybe that was enough. But, I mean, if you're saying it's a site
you have
issue
to maintain a certain distance anyway, like
from the house,
4 feet or something.
I think we need at least 5 feet from the house to put an accessory structure.
Well, we'll figure it out when we deliberate, I guess.
Okay. He just wants it on that side, honestly.
Yeah, it doesn't, could you approach?
Yes.
just-
For starters, Mr. Pellegrini, can you please let the record reflect what went on with this discussion at the bar?
Well, the applicant told me that there was, and he did submit paperwork, that the neighbor to the north has a similar shed and fencing that was granted by the board. Unfortunately, that would create a precedent for us. However, we did discuss the idea of having evergreens or some type of shrubbery
In front of the shed where they're
in front of the
proposing
shed
it?
to kind of camouflage it, rather than it be in an eyesore structure. All three sides. All
Okay.
three sides. And-
Okay,
Okay, great.
Okay.
That's gonna be okay with you and your client?
Yes.
All right.
okay, so are there any other questions from the board?
No.
You're finished, right?
I'm done, yes?
May I have a motion?
I make a motion the hearing be closed and the case be placed on the decision calendar. You'll be notified when the decision is rendered.
Second? All in favor? Aye. All right, have a nice day.
Thank you.
First, second call. Case 40425 West Hempstead, Sapal Singh, renewal of grant to maintain two-family dwelling, also known as 99 Maplewood Street.
I'm sorry, Patrick, I was talking.
No problem. I recalled the first, second call
Okay.
of 40425 West Hempstead, Sapal Singh, renewal of grant to maintain two-family dwelling, also known as 99 Maplewood Street.
And no one's here in opposition or in favor, but it's a two-family dwelling, so we're going to adjourn that. What date, Patrick?
October 1st at 11 a.m.
And they'll be notified of what they need to do, right?
Correct.
10/1/25. Okay, and we should make sure that they get in here sooner rather than later, given that it's two-family. All right, second case, go ahead.
Second call.
Second.
Which one? Second call?
Okay, second case for second call, case 40525 Belmore, 7-Eleven, number 37698, renewal of grant to maintain one double-face illuminated detached ground sign, overall size 125.4 square feet, 62.7 square feet per face, height 18 feet 6 inches, setback 7 feet 4 inches from Jerusalem Avenue, and 4 feet 10 inches from Belmore Avenue, clearance 5 feet 6 inches from grade to bottom of sign and within a clear sight triangle, also known as 2259 Jerusalem Avenue.
No one has signed in on this case for or against. Council informs me that we're seeing a pattern of the corporate 7-Eleven stores that should be coming before us not showing up. We can't continue to have that sort of a pattern, so we'll adjourn this with the BZA office and council of the board to communicate with the home office in Texas that someone needs to be here, even if it's just a local store manager, once every 5 years. So what do we have for a date, Patrick?
We could also do October 15th at 11 a.m.
Okay, 10:15 at 11. Okay. Do we need a motion to close the hearing? Second? All in favor?
Decisions. 11:30.
You're really close.
So we have the first one that was confirmed and ratified from the bench. Did you want that, Chair?
Sure. Okay, so let's do the decision calendar for today first. 403 of 2025 in Baldwin, James P. and Deepa Wilmestead. The property is at 611 Hague Street. Any discussion or motion?
I make a motion, file number 403 of 25 Baldwin, James Willenstadt, be granted with, as requested, with 5 years usual two-family conditions.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. 404 of 25, West Hempstead, that case is adjourned. 404 is adjourned, 405 is adjourned. Down to 406, Franklin Square, that's Jovia Financial. The property's at 648 Hempstead Turnpike. Any discussion or motion?
Yeah, I make the motion for 40625, Jovia Financial FCU, renewal of a grant to maintain double-faced illuminated detached power sign.
Second?
Yep.
I thought I couldn't tell. All in favor?
Aye.
408 of 2025 is adjourned.
What are you gonna do?
No,
with
wait,
this
wait,
objection?
no.
407 was adjourned to,
You're right, 2-9. So we're on 408.
Okay, so, just a couple of things. That was the case that Ms. Muro presented where, the plot plan erroneously stated it was 69% lot area. It's really 29.22%. She did contact her clients who did agree to the condition that the decks remain open as well as the pergola. The only thing that I would suggest, I think the board could decide the case today if they'd like, pending receipt of an amended plot plan showing the correct lot area, Mr. Pellegrini's suggestion.
Agreed. So, 408, 2025 East Meadow, Amanda Stewart, property 128 Diamond Avenue, East Meadow. Any discussion or motion?
I make a motion, oh, you want to do it? Go ahead, see if you can do it. I make a motion on case 40825, is that a challenge? East Meadow, Amanda Stewart, located at 128 Diamond Avenue. Upon discussion, I make a motion to approve keeping the decking open and the pergola, and holding also for the plot plan for the amended lot area occupied.
Second?
Kudos to you.
All in favor?
Aye.
409 MJJP1 LLC. Property is located at 136 Beach Avenue in Belmore. Any discussion? If not, motion?
I move that case 409 at 2025 MJJP1 LLC for the shed be granted as requested.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Case 410, Andrew and Teresa Reshen, I hope I pronounced it correctly, 1378 Wooded Lane in Seaford. Any discussion and any motion?
I move case
No one
410 of 2025, location of property 1378 Wooded Lane in Seaford, be granted as requested, with the condition that the concrete patio never be enclosed.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Great. The next case, 411-2025, it's Mikel Regine, or Regine Mikel, I apologize, 17 Flower Road, that's 17 Flower Road and near Valley Street. Discussion.
I have a problem with the fence being forward of the house that's 6 feet. It doesn't belong there. It belongs parallel to the house.
Well, I feel like maybe we could split the baby a little to give them some yard. I mean, they seem reasonable, but I definitely think it can't come out to the street. Right now, they have to move it anyway because it's a foot or two over the property line, so I suggest that someone come up with a number that still allows them to enjoy the yard and keep it safe, but not destroy the character of the community and create potentially a safety issue, turning the corner, as many said.
Do you think maybe somebody should inspect?
Okay, I think that's a great idea.
What do you think? Okay.
Okay, we'll put that on for inspection. It's a very nice community. Right. Rocks. Yeah, they said the kids walked by, but she actually said there were 2 schools. I don't know. And we had the testimony about, we had the note in the file about the danger of the turning right from somewhere to somewhere. And, yeah, and I just want to say, so we had the testimony of turning right, and the lady who was here who said the same thing. She had the wrong house, but same principle.
Well, yeah, the presidential impact is what she was
Yeah,
concerned about.
floodgates, agree. I agree. I mean, we looked on it. I said it to her. We looked on it, and there didn't look like there was a single one, except there. Well, I understand the 6 feet if you're trying to stop the rocks. Look, I'm just saying. I don't disagree. No, the front is where they're throwing them from, allegedly. Okay, well, you go inspect it and tell us what makes sense. Yeah, even on Google Earth, you can see, if you look down the street, there's no other. Okay, good enough. Okay, next is cases 412 through 415 of 2025. The property is, it's Stephen Quadrino. The property is located at, can't find the street, 441 Frank Street in Oceanside. Is there any discussion, any motion?
I make a motion on cases 412 to 415, as to the senior residence be granted with conditions of senior residence. As to the shed and the hot tub be granted as requested.
With the condition that the gazebo never be enclosed,
With the
correct?
condition that the gazebo never be enclosed, yes.
Second? All in favor? Okay, next we have case 416, Christopher Hubbard. Property is located at 2700 Rowell Drive in East Meadow. Discussion, motion?
Okay, yeah, I make a motion on 41625, Christopher Hubbard, various variances, lot area occupied, front yard average setback, that this be approved with conditions and no porch can be covered.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Case is 417.
Correct, the open porch and the covered patio, never be further than
417 and 418 of 2025, David and Lauren Stern, 922 Northfield Road in Woodmere. Discussion motion. Also, we have some no closure there too.
Wait, what?
No.
Yes, I read, yep. Okay,
My
so I
slide.
make a motion on case 417 and 418 of 25 Woodmere, David and Lauren Stern, located 922 Northfield Road, to be approved as requested as long as the deck remain open.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah. Anybody?
Mr. Pellegrini?
Yes, hello. I move that, yeah. No, it isn't.
Is as of right?
But I agree
Becky said.
sometimes that we can, if the nexus is sufficient, we could consider that if we had a real issue.
Sure.
But I don't think that, you're the only one who agrees we got the nexus.
I do, because think about it, if you don't want, if you
You're
wanna
gonna
build an as-of-right house, build an as-of-right house, don't come to the board asking for other things.
Right, but if you
So-
wanna enlarge your house 3 times and put in a cellar entrance,
Correct.
and even though the cellar entrance doesn't need variance relief,
I
it's
think
because it's relevant, it's got a sufficient nexus.
Look at what we do with subdivisions and new constructs. We don't permit a cellar, you can have it as of right in your backyard, you can have sufficient setback, but we don't permit it,
Right,
even though it could be as of right.
others used to argue.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine.
On which one? Sing.
419.
That's what I was saying. Case for number 419 in Near Valley Stream, Amber Singh. Variance is lot area occupied, is located at 24 DeWitt Street in Near Valley Stream. That the deck and portico have no enclosures. They agreed to that. I move that we grant it with those conditions.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Property is at 857 Virginia Avenue in Belmore. Any discussion? If not, motion. Have the no enclosure issue.
They agreed
Aye.
to install gutters, by
Yes.
the way.
Mhm.
Okay. Go ahead,
go ahead.
sorry. No, you.
I move case 420 of 2025, location of property, 857
What?
Virginia
I'm
Avenue,
at work.
Belmore, be granted as requested, and the applicant's representative did say that there would be a gutter
Hurry up, I'm sharing
installed
decisions right now.
on the shed that is closest to the PVC fence of the neighbors. And if there, no, there's nothing there. Okay, yes.
And the no further enclosure.
And no further enclosure.
Second?
Aye.
Stop, stop. Okay, sorry, pardon me, everyone. 421 through 423, 2025, John Hunt. The property is located at 1377 Darby Road in Wantagh. Do I have some discussion and a motion?
I make a motion on case 421 to 423, Wantagh John Hunt. Various variances be granted as requested with the condition that the covered porch is never enclosed.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great. Cases, 318 and 319. It's Kartik Mohan. The property is 2 Astor Lane in Levittown. Discussion and any motion?
The applicant's attorney did say that they would, if the shed is approved, that they would put shrubbery around the fence, so it can't be, it looks a little bit better.
And you said shrubbery on 3 sections, right? 3
of the
sides.
Shed.
Well, they did submit, the agent did submit a neighbor's case, which we granted very similar. So it kind of like set a precedent.
And they reached an understanding that he would cover 3 sides of the thing with trees, so it won't be shown.
Is there any issue with the clear side triangle? Did they agree to cut that?
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be 2 feet 6 inches for 20 feet on both sides, not 8.
When did it go, excuse me, but when did it go to 20?
It always was 20. The 8 only came along, that 8 came along when they did that whole variance about the side yard fences, and they started making it supposed to be the 8 by the driveways. But the clear side, the true clear side, that was never even a clear side triangle. The only clear side triangle that used to exist was the one on the corners of streets, and that was always at 20. Right, and then all of a sudden they created that statute and started saying, oh, you have to cut an 8-foot clear sight triangle by your driveway or the neighbor's driveway. So I always hate that nomenclature because that's not the clear sight triangle really. But I guess it's fine, whatever. So the 2-foot 6-inch portion of the fence along both streets, I think it's Astor Lane and Hollyhock. The portion of the fence forward of the house that goes from the corner of Astor Lane and Hollyhock, 20 feet, 20 feet.
If you read the ordinance, that 20 feet is like the center line of where they intersect, so it only really comes out
20 feet
to here. It's a lot less.
Yes.
Oh, wait, he said the ordinance doesn't say that.
The ordinance says from, I believe, the center line of the intersecting
Yes, it does
street.
say that, but the building department, he's right. But the building department is always interpreted 20 like this, from here, instead of from the,
Right.
which I don't understand why they would want to measure from center street anyway, it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
So then should, I guess for driving purposes?
Well, no, but if the street's wide
Yeah.
and 20 cent, you don't have to take down any fence.
Just say that it complies with whatever section of the
So,
ordinance.
so that'll be a condition that the applicant comply with the clear side triangle.
What he has on right now is 8 and 8, has to be 20 and 20, linear.
Yeah, but we've had other cases since I've been sitting here that it's been the same thing without a driveway. And I don't remember ever having 20 feet, 10
We
maybe.
rarely allow, not in the corner of the intersection, we often do 8 by driveway.
No, I know that, but I don't remember any of it, 20 feet, 10 feet
It's
maybe.
not really 20 feet. It is, I mean,
You're saying that's just the building department interpretation?
Right, because
Yeah,
if it was 20 from the middle, but what if
Patrick, could you hand me
the
the
road
blue
was
book,
really
please?
wide? If it's 20 feet from the middle of the road, if the road's really wide, you still gotta have your whole fence. I think that's why they interpret the way they did.
thank you.
Then you're better off not even putting up a fence, because you're really taking a lot of property from your,
What section is that?
I think it's 311, but that could just be the 311, yeah, that could be the corner one, 311 point something.
The one that doesn't authorize a fence as of right that is being used just,
Oh, no, that's,
I can't even read it.
this is, I guess, just,
Clear side triangle.
a broken clock is right twice a day.
In US.
Here, it has to be 2.5 feet, a radius of 20 feet from the point formed by the intersection property. Street, the street.
Okay.
I still think 20 feet is a horrible number.
It should be case specific.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanna let them have more but make it see-through,
I think Freddie was a low when he passed his car. Yeah.
what's that?
Okay, so.
So what are we gonna do on this case?
I'm gonna do it.
You wanna, somebody wanna
That-
look
that
at it?
complies with- No,
You wanted to comply with that?
yeah,
I mean, they did agree to that.
they did.
I mean, I can understand Joanne's point too, but,
Well, what do you guys want to do?
well, it'll still keep it still keeps the yard enclosed, like it just drops down to that height here. It's not like we're saying you have to cut across the thing, you know,
Like they have a pool.
huh? Yeah.
They have a pool.
Well, you-
All right, someone
you
make a
already did
motion.
Plant evergreens. You started it, didn't you?
Yes, we We do.
Yes.
Okay, so we have 319 with conditions, 318 temporary with conditions, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, do I have to say anything? I move cases 318 and 319, location of property 2 Astor Lane, Levittown. With respect to 318, replacing or installing a 6-foot high fence forward of the dwelling, which may substantially obstruct line of sight. That was fine, right?
Second? All in favor? Okay. Okay, shall we move to reserve and hear what our learned advisors tell us about our reserve cases and then go through whatever?
Why are you writing left hand?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even. Oh, I know why it was, because I wanted to heat this
I
hand.
don't even know how to hold it, do I write
What's
it?
happening with Popeyes?
Okay, so Popeyes is on the NCPC calendar for 8/14, so it's still not, we don't have an NCPC determination yet, okay?
But you received letters exchanging their memorandums of law?
Not for NCPC. What we were waiting on,
Yes?
the opposition had submitted a traffic study and all that. And the applicant was permitted essentially a reply to that. And we do have it, we have copies downtown for all the board members, we did receive that.
Oh, okay.
Both sides.
Well, because it was it was essentially a reply because there was opposition. So.
Oh, we got 3 sides.
Well, no, you have the applicant side.
Give me that.
Go ahead. Oh, no, it's my daughter. Yes.
So that's still kicking around. I don't think until we have an NCPC determination, the board should make a decision. I think. Correct, but even putting that aside, it's until we get a
Yes,
determination. we
totally
can
agree.
consider it. Great. Okay. I didn't receive any new plans on case 386. I did receive new plans on the next two cases, 387, 388. The board will remember, that was the case where there was, it was a unique piece of property, that there was that curb cut in the back of the fence.
every day. I'm taking more and more pictures. I need to see the updated.
So,
Not this second.
you're right,
I'll look at it when we come back.
well,
Because I can't make decisions.
well, just so you know, what they agreed to do was, so the highway department would not permit a curb cut there, so it's a moot point. They're agreeing to close this curb cut,
That's the main issue.
and they're changing this to a 4-foot wide gate, so no car, even if there was no curb cut, or if there was a curb cut, no car can get through. It's 4 foot. Yes, but anyway, the highway department doesn't permit a curb cut on that side and this side. So, they changed their plans. There's no curb cut anymore, it's
And
gonna
then
be
the
closed up.
question becomes, see, we already got screwed in Lido with this before
Yes.
as well, when we denied 2 of them.
Yep.
And despite that there were 6 other fences in the whole neighborhood that had once had been legal, and I think 2 or 3 of them failed to renew. So it was literally like 2 out of 34,
Yeah.
some crazy number.
Yeah.
But still, we had a judge,
Yep.
who wasn't
Understood.
very sophisticated.
Understood. And
Meanwhile,
so, I did speak to one of the plans examiners, and he did confirm that no additional or further relief was necessary. In fact, this is reducing the relief that was initially sought.
so let me take this and look
Yeah,
at
sure.
it.
So we can revisit it. You
Yeah, I
can
go
keep
by
that.
it every
You can
day.
keep one of those.
Keep it.
Did the building department do their inspection on 321?
I don't think 321. Pat, did you get an update on 321? Not yet. Okay. Yes.
And you should see it. I know, and the pool's like, it's literally, what they were really planning was because now that they have the pool in, I go by it every day, multiple times. Now it's like a big curb cut,
That one.
and from the pool to the curb cut, it's probably
2 feet, 4 feet.
8, 9 feet at most. And then they have like a driveway along the pool. It's pretty.
But
Right, look where you, someone's sitting there, your car pulls in,
Yeah.
in your lawn chair,
But again, the attorney was not made aware that the highway department wasn't permitting that curb cut until after the hearing, because that would have made everyone's lives a lot easier. You can't have it. Even if the board were to grant it, you're gonna get stopped at the highway department.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah.
Well, I have to look at the new plan.
Okay.
Kids are out of bed, it's 12. Going here, Mom. No, I'm with you. Okay, so that's on hold, go ahead, Christine.
Go ahead.
So I have no update on 392. I will try to reach out to the building department. And then, for the next case, 328, we did get proposed conditions, but I'm wondering if we should wait for the chairman for that one? Agreed. Yeah, okay, great.
Did he specify pickup trucks and all that stuff too?
They did. They did state what vehicles would be stored there and all that. But again,
No,
he
I'm-
was back and so was
right.
the chairman, so I think we should
Well, I
just-
went by there the other day and how there could be 4 cars parked on that side. I go by every day.
Yeah.
Okay. They park 4 cars there.
Probably the barber shop.
Yeah, but they park 4 cars
Yeah.
there. And I can tell you, the sides are not always, there's always street parking, except maybe in the evening when Alias Smith and
Restaurant is open.
Jones, yeah.
I was there too, I mean.
Going back and forth with objections from the building department.
Montebrano? Uh-oh. Droge? Is that like? Oh, Mark Anthony.
It's just secure minutes.
Yes, I get it. Thank you. Wow, who did this? Hash marks. Do we have, pay attention. We have case number 406. It was in 2024. The applicant is to maintain, and has had some issues with the buildings department. He did not pick up his permit, but he is asking for an extension of time of 9 months to secure his permit. Motion? There you go.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
MP.
Okay, so I have one application for modification of our decision. You'll remember that, not long ago, applications for signage at the, former Bed Bath & Beyond, where the Amazon Fresh store is,
Yeah, by me.
correct.
Motion signed.
So,
That's by Joanne.
they are making an application for modification, and on the 2 that we prohibited the thickness, correct. So now these are the proposed plans that they want to make it decorative.
Yeah, no, it's fine now. It's just 2 of the signs with no visibility. The others are fine. Yeah, they're much narrower, so you can see the.
Yeah, right.
So should,
Second.